Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. U.S. President Donald Trump lashed out at allies after many refused or held back on his call to send warships to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. Posting on Truth Social, Trump declared America no longer needs or desires NATO's assistance, and likewise Japan, Australia, and South Korea. He stated the U.S. does not need the help of anyone, saying it is, quote, by far the most powerful country anywhere in the world. The outburst came on Tuesday after Trump had spent the previous days pressing allies to send their navies to the Strait of Hormuz after Iran effectively closed the waterway in retaliation for U.S.-Israeli attacks. Israel says it has killed two of Iran's most senior security figures, including top official Ali Larijani and Basij commander Gholam Reza Soleimani, in recent U.S.-Israeli airstrikes near Tehran in a major escalation of the conflict. Iran has confirmed the deaths, with officials describing Soleimani as a key military leader and Larijani as having taken on a central role after the reported assassination of former Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the strikes are part of a broader campaign to weaken Iran's leadership, warning that more operations are to come. Meanwhile, Iran's new Supreme Leader Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei has rejected calls for de-escalation, demanding that Israel and the United States be subdued before any negotiations. President Lee Jae-myung has sent letters of appreciation to foreign leaders for their help in evacuating Koreans from the Middle East. The Blue House says he sent letters on Tuesday to Japan's Prime Ministers Hanai Takaichi, Qatari Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Hundreds of South Koreans returned home earlier this month from Riyadh and Doha, on civil and military planes as well as a Japanese chartered flight. Following reports that the U.S. is moving parts of a terminal high-altitude area defense system from South Korea, a senior Pentagon official said the ability to redeploy defense assets quickly is a tremendous strength. Speaking at a House Foreign Affairs Committee hearing on Tuesday, Undersecretary of Defense for Acquisition and Sustainment Michael Duffy addressed concerns that parts of the system could be moved to the Middle East amid the ongoing war with Iran. He said the U.S. prioritizes sending military resources to areas of the most urgent need, but declined to comment on how long any specific redeployment might last. He also reaffirmed Washington's commitment to its security alliance with Seoul. Amid growing shortages linked to the Middle East crisis, South Korea will temporarily designate naptha, a raw material used by the petrochemical industry, as an economic security item this week, enabling the government to provide supply chain support. At an emergency economic ministers meeting on Wednesday, Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Gu Yoon-chul said timing is critical in responding to a crisis, and pledged to immediately mobilize all available policy tools. He noted that 54% of Korea's naphtha imports pass through the Strait of Hormuz, and said the government would closely monitor supply conditions, secure alternative import routes, and consider export restrictions if necessary. Gu also said Seoul would expand financial support, worth roughly $1 billion for affected companies through a new stabilization fund. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.